welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I thought we could put this together as a journal. So this is what I made in one of my one of both mine and Julia's, Dawn and Julia Create. So I absolutely love it. It's just so beautiful. And have you seen that's the souffle from Craftbox? Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Really pretty, and it's that nice that I've actually they brought out another 4 colours, so I have ordered them. I really do love it. Right, so what I thought I'd do is I'd put the journal together with you. So I've got a few bits and pieces here, but the first thing that we are going to do is I just want to put some holes in this. So I've got 3 book rings. Now it's trying to, I think it's going to end up being a 2 book ring one. No, I want it a bit further in. So I was going to use my other one. However, yeah, I'm trying to think what you call it now. No, I need it a bit more up. My little one with the bigger hole, but I don't think it's as strong to go through. This one you can decide how far you want the hole. So I think we're going to have it about 1 centimetre. From the edge, because I don't want it to sort of come away perfect, and I think it is going to be, if I can get that out, I think it's going to be just the 2 rings. I was hoping for the 3, but I can't quite do anything up there. So right, there we go. So, and then let's just check these rings go through. I am using a larger ring because I'm hoping to put quite a few pages. Yeah, that works fine. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I've got, like I said, I've got a few things here. Let's just move this out of the way 1 second. I have this canvas pad and it's got 8 sheets in it, and I got this from The Works for £3, and I thought it'd be quite nice to add maybe a couple of sheets of canvas in it. And then the other things that I've got, these are literally left over from different paper pads. Yeah, that we've even got, I've got a couple of 12 by 12 ones that I thought, well, we can turn them into pages, so we don't actually have to go out and buy you know, the latest thing or proper things to put in. This is, you know, this is where it can be really fun, because yeah, you can use anything in it. So I mean, look at that, that fits perfectly. So, and I'm not going to do much measuring. Well, I am, and I'm no. The only measure I'm going to do is we're just going to put it up against like that. Let me just move my bowl of sweeties out the way. I need a pencil out. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go all the way around. So we are literally just, this is, oh, let's just snap my lead. Okay. So there's that, and then I'm just going to grab my trimmer, if I know where I popped it. Actually, it's right there. And then we're just going to cut this down. Actually, I think I need my scissors, because that is a bit, I'd have to get my big long one out, so let's just do it by scissors. And this is really all I'm doing for my pages. So I'm going to have a really thick piece right at the back, I think. Now, I know that the canvas pages, they're quite thin, so what I might do... Oh, what's she doing? Lady? No, thank you. She's after my pencil because it dropped on the floor, so why wouldn't she be? So yeah, the canvas pages are quite thin and flimsy. She really is looking for trouble. So I think what I'm going to do is the 12 by 12 packaging. I'm going to just stick them onto there, just so it gives it a hard back. Right, okay, so there is that. And then once we've done that, all we would do is then pop it up together like so. Let me move this out the way, because I'm probably go off camera and do the rest of them. I'm going to do a page with you as well today, because I think it'd be nice to actually do a page in this. And then I'm just going to yeah, mark where the holes are, grab my hole punch. I need to do it that way so I can see as best as I can. There we go. So there's one, and this is really all I'm going to do. So there's no sort of like technical bits and pieces to do with this. It really is quite straightforward, and then when you pop that together we can put our rings in, and that's the start of our journal. So I'm not sure how many pages we're going to do, but how cool is that? But yeah, I think I'm just going to work through this pile of stuff, so all of the different backings, and just see how many. I mean, I might be able to get 2 out of this one. No, not quite. Not unless I put a smaller one in, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, so I might do that. But yeah, so that's all I'm going to do, is I'm just going to make all of these into pages. I'm also going to use this canvas sheet again. I'm just going to stick it though onto the back of one of them, and then yeah, we'll come back and I'll show you it, and then we'll do a page in it. So yeah, it won't be a minute. Okay, so I'm back and I'm all finished. So I have put the larger rings in, so there is quite a bit of space on, but that's just because if I'm to do 3D pieces like this, then obviously we'll want them to be able to fit in. So as you can see, lots of pages in. So there's my gorgeous front cover. We have a canvas bit, and we did have a little bit extra, so I just turned it over onto the back, and then we've got a bit of canvas and a bit of just a cardboard. So I thought that would be interesting to see how that works. We've got different sizes of boards as well. This bit was a bit left over, and I just thought, you know what, let's not waste it, let's put that in as well. There's the other side to it. This one I've done canvas on both sides, but I've just joined it on here. Yeah, I just, you know, another bit, another canvas bit, so this is canvas on one side and plain on the other, another thin board, and then our back cover. So how cute is that? So that is my journal, and the good thing about this is we can take it out, our pages out, and do them, and then clip them back in. So what am I thinking of doing? Shall we try that? No, I think I'll do the little one. Yeah, let's do the little one. So let's take that out like so, and then let's pop this off. But how cute does that look? Doesn't that look really, really cute? Right, okay, so let's start with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it up, drop everything first. I'm just going to grab a paintbrush. So these paintbrushes have just been washed, so I did pop them by the sink for my husband, and if I pop them by the sink, he washes them for me, so which is awesome. Right, what am I doing? We want some gesso, so I don't want my clear, I want my white. So let's pop a coat of gesso on, and I think that I would like to maybe put some texture on this page as well, because I think that would be nice. So I am using my 13 Arts gesso. I've just realised that I need to bring that light in a little bit more. So right, so let's just pop all of this on. That looks a bit better, doesn't it, with that light? Right, okay, so there's that. Now I want to grab myself a stencil. So let's use a stencil that we haven't sort of used before. Now I have a whole load of stencils from Hunky Dory. So I'm just getting it off my rack, which has proven to be quite difficult. Let me put that back on. Okay, so I have all of these stencils, and I have only used I don't know where that one's from. I know that's not a Hunky Dory one. Yeah, so I have all of these stencils that I got from Hunky Dory, and you know, I've hardly ever used them, which is such a shame because they are beautiful. So, oh, I'm liking that flower one. I think I probably have used that flower one before, but I like the stars as well. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can use one that we haven't used before. So I know I've used that one, we can tell, and I've used that one. But yeah, we need to use our, well, I like that. Right, okay, I'm going to use this one. So I like that corner piece. And I like the little sprinkles as well. So that's the one that I'm going to use. So I am just going to use my 13 Arts to do this. Although I do have some pink stencil paste, so should we use that instead? Just because I have it there, so let's use it. Right, I want that on this corner there. So I think that'll be nice. So I'm just putting, I think I may put a bit too much on there, but never mind. Let's take a bit off my, but I do want, if we can, those little circles as well. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Right. Hopefully I've done a good enough job. Yep, that looks fine to me. That looks really, really nice. And then I'm going to do the same up in this corner as well. So we've got the same, and it is just for a bit of decoration. So let me grab a bit more of my stencil paste. This stuff is lovely. So this actually came from Craftbox, and I got it when I got their reduced boxes when they were moving. They were selling a load of their products off, so it was just a random box and it came in one of them. But I have to admit, I do love their stencil pastes. They're like oh, to me they remind me of like a chocolate or like a mousse or something. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, so we've got that, and then shall we pop some of these sprinkles in? Yeah, why not? Now, I'm not bothered if these are done perfectly or not. That's not the aim of the game. So we are just sort of popping them on, and it's just to create just a little bit of texture. That's all we're doing. So I'm liking that. So we're going to go with the pinks, looks like, today. No, I don't want any at the top here. So I just need to get my cloth. So let's move that. I don't need that anymore. And where's my cloth? There it is. So let's just move that off to the side 1 second. And I'm just going to, so when, oh, this can actually now have a hole in it. Where did I put my hole punch thing? This is one that I got free with Crafts Beautiful, which is for one of those pop-up box cards, but it just needs to go onto a ring, and then it can go up on my wall unit. There we are. So that it's there, because I'm trying to keep it so that all my stencils are within hand, because they were in a box and I just wasn't using them, and it's such a shame because they, you know, stencils are such a really good sort of medium to use, not medium, like project tool to use, and I don't think we use them as much. I mean, if you don't have stencils, you can actually make them using some dies, or you can just cut paper, like cut out card. So for instance, this bit of card, you could go in with your hole punch and put loads of holes in it. That would give you a stencil. So, you know, there's you don't have to have the latest stencils or anything like that, because you really can make them. So just clearing off my desk. Right, so that's nice and clean. So if you clean them straight away, it really does make a difference. And then let's hang that back up because we don't need that anymore. Okay, and let's bring some light in. Right, next thing we're going to do, I've got this cardboard. I quite like the idea of adding this on, but actually adding it on so that, yeah, it's that colour. I like that. Right, well, that was a happy accident, wasn't it? I haven't got a clue what is going to be my focal point yet. I keep changing my bit box because, yeah, but let's have a look, see what I have in here. I mean, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, I love them. So them I got off our lovely Marta. Them are balls. There's some balls. Right, let's have a look. What do we have? Oh, I have some mushrooms. Some black and white, but I don't think they go. No, I want a pink one if I'm to use one. I've just literally emptied everything that people have gifted me has gone into this, into here. Oh, we have a frame, so we could use that. And I do have some of these little gems, so we could use those. Why not? I'm going to keep some of these little flower bits out and the twine, because I think they would be really, really nice. I'm just having a browse. I'm trying my hardest not to sort of, yeah, smush everything. Okay. Right, I am dropping everything to go, which I don't think is a good thing. But have a look to see what you've got lying around, because honestly, you wouldn't believe what you can do with just a few bits and pieces. So I like them. So they would be nice. So let's pop them. I like the flowers of them. Okay. Some pink. We have bows, I've got gems. Right, okay, so I'm just going to work with what I have up there. Seriously, I'm going to have to sort that out. Right, so let's see what we can do with them. So we've done the bottom layer. Now, if I am to add this frame on, which I think I'm going to, then I will need to give it a coat of gesso, just because if we're wanting to put any mediums on it, then let me just move my camera just ever so slightly. There we go. Yeah, if I want to put any mediums onto it, then it's not a good, it wouldn't, like any of my paints and stuff, just they wouldn't take to it. So you really do need to prime it first. So I'm going to prime that now. So I am just using my white, but you can use black or you can use clear gesso, whichever one you would like. Okay, so I'm just going all the way around, and then, okay, right, so let's leave that to dry. Now, I'm going to grab my gel medium. So this one is actually about run out, so we will use it up, no doubt. I forgot to clean my stencil off. That was a bit silly of me. Yeah, this is actually, I don't even think there's anything left in this at all. But I'm just going to pop some gel medium on the back to glue this down. But you could just use normal glue. But, right. And I'm going to stick that about there. So we are literally using what we have, I'm hoping. Right, and then I'm going to grab my little frame, and again using gel medium because I want it to permanently stay. That's why I've opted for this. But you could use a glue gun. I mean, if you're not selling your work, then I can't see why a glue gun wouldn't work. It depends on, because I know that over time, when you've used a glue gun, it can come off. Oh, actually, we'll have it there. So let's stick that there, so let that dry. The other thing was, I was thinking of adding in a wing, but I wouldn't even know where to add the wing in. So, no, right, I'm just going to pop these little bits down, and these are more for, what do you call it, for texture. So just add in a little extra something. So this is the good thing about having a ring bound journal, is you can make it 3D if you wish. So, right, I'm just, yep. Did I get any more of them out, or did I just get the 3? I was sure I got more. Okay. And then I think one up there as well. So let's pop that there. Okay, so that's that. Right, I don't think I want to add anything else. Yeah, I think I'm liking what I'm liking what I'm seeing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually get some paints out. So I'm going to go and get my I'm going to dry this off first, so I'll go off camera to do that, and then I'm going to get my acrylic paints out, and then we're going to add in some colour, and then I think we'll finish it off, because I just want to keep it very, very simple. We'll finish it off with some flowers, because I love my flowers. Yeah, we'll just have a play really. So yeah, I'll be back in a second once I've dried it. Back. Okay, so I picked these out. So this one is English Rose and this one is Almond. So they're the colours that I'm going to go for. I'm going to just grab a paintbrush, which I should have somewhere. Oh, there. I knew there was another one on the desk. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on my mat. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to add in the colour. Now I want it to be quite thinnish, because I don't want it to cover all of that gorgeous stencil paste, but I think it's going to end up doing. But hopefully it will come through. So now I haven't prepped this with clear gel medium, which really I think I should have done, but yeah, I thought we'll just go with it. So I'm putting the cream on, so I'm sort of trying to keep the lightest colour in the middle. Now I will be doing some dry brushing on this, which will bring out all of that gorgeous texture. So right, let's bring in some of this English Rose. So again, just put it on my mat. I hope that's not drying up. So hubby's just come down and showed me his crossword puzzle. I thought I'd help him with it. I did one bit and then, what did I write? I helped. Yeah. So, he got a crossword puzzle book for Christmas because he likes stuff like that. So my daughter, before she went home, every time she went to the toilet, because that's where he keeps it, she kept doing a couple of like words, like finding a couple of the words and then putting I helped, or Kate did this, or so she has gone home, so I thought I will help out. So I did. So yeah, loving this colour that has been brought out here. So with the two colours mixing, I think that's lovely. I'm just wanting to add more of this. I love working with acrylic paints, but I have to say it's not something that I do a lot of. I tend to bring out my watercolours now, but yeah, really like I just love how you can really get a nice coverage and how the paint goes on. So, but the thing is, you can actually, when I did the front cover, you can use your acrylic paints as a watercolour as well by adding water into them. So they don't react the same, but you can sort of get like a nice flow on them. So as you can see, I like the fact that pink's still coming through of that stencil paste. Oh, that's not quite dry, which I didn't think it was, but I think we need a bit more of the almond colour. But I also find as well that it tends to be the accessories or your focal points that seem to bring it to life. So I am just going to get the colours. I want this bit to be darker. I'm going to bring in one of my distress inks. I'm thinking of bringing in my black soot, because I really want these edges to be a lot darker than what they are. So I'm really going for it. Now I will do the other side, but I'll probably do a flat journal page on the other side. But, oh no, don't you come off as well. Okay, so this is where you need to really make sure everything is completely dry. So I'm loving that. I'm loving the colours, and this is actually one of my favourite colours, the English Rose one. I just love it. Right, okay, so that's what we've got. Oh, right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've also brought in my mousses as well, which I'm going to add a final touch to when we're done. But I mean, it is looking absolutely gorgeous, so I don't think I'm going to play much more with my acrylic paints. I think I'm going to bring in some of my distress inks. I'm going to make sure that around the edges is all nice and dry, and finish off putting in. Now I will use my glue gun to add my flowers. But yeah, and then bring in our little bits and pieces to finish it off. So a quick, simple page today. How lovely is that? I really, really like that. Right, okay, so, and that's just, isn't it gorgeous? Right, where's my spray? I'm just going to put some water on there and use my rag just to clean that up. Otherwise we could end up spoiling it, and we don't want to do that now, do we? Right, I just need to pour, I need to fill this up, but I need to pour a bit of water in there so my brushes don't dry out. Right, okay, so that's what we have. Now I'm thinking my black soot, so let's grab that. I'm going to use it actually in, I was going to use, should I use it in my oxide? I don't really use my oxides much. Yeah, so let me just get it out. Okay, and then I have just ordered myself a load more brushes, so I'm hoping I'll be able to have my brushes for each colour, well, each group of colours. Okay, I'm just rubbing that very gently because it is slightly damp still, just around that edge. But I mean, what a difference that makes. I just love how the black looks. So I'm using my mat to help me with this. Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love that. So they, as you can see, so let's do the same with down here as well. And again, we're just going to really darken that corner up. I don't know why I do it. I just love how adding a couple of corners in dark, just, yeah, how it looks. Do you know what, I'm just going to bring out some of that detail in it as well. Just like that. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, right. So now that that's done, right, I'm going to go and get some more flowers out and plug my glue gun in, because I think, I do think that we're on the last stages. I mean, that background just looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? I love it. I'm thinking as well, right, I was going to put that away, but I'm not. I was going to add these, but I'm actually thinking of adding in some of our of these. Where's the other one? That's not it. 1 second. There it is, the souffle. So I think I'm going to add in the Phil's Gold. So let's add a bit of that in. This stuff is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, oh, it is so nice, and it dries clear, but it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to have it quite piled up actually on this corner, because we'll see the black through it, but it's going to give a really nice sparkle to our page. So, and I'm going to put some down in this bottom bit as well, because oh, it's just, yeah. So I know that Anna from Craftbox, she's actually designed this and made it herself, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Right, okay, so I'm not sure if this will dry quick or not, because I've not used it in large amounts, but yeah, because I know you're best off leaving it to dry. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go and grab some flowers and turn my glue gun on, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, it started to dry and it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it is taking on the colour as well of our distressings. Now I found this while I was just looking around, and it is a sparkle paint by Craftbox. So it's another new, however, oh there we go. Oh, that was really hard. I have used this, and obviously you need to wipe, I've got a feeling you need to wipe that lid before you put it in. So I really want to add some of this on as well, because I really, because why not? Let's go for it. Because I'm thinking, how nice would it be? Oh, look at that on our frame. So if we just colour our frame with it, I think that is gorgeous. Yeah, I love it. It's a really nice paint, this. So this is a sparkle paint, but please use whatever you have. Don't know why I'm colouring in there, but I am. So sorry if you can hear anything. My husband has just come down, so he's put the telly on, and it is quite loud. Right, I need to clean inside that lid before I put that back on. Right, what I'm going to do, I have my glue gun and I have some flowers. So I've got this pink flower which I really want to use, and then I've got this set of flowers that we got from our lovely Denise that we've used on the front cover, and I thought, you know what, we should use it in here as well. So that's what we're going to do. Now I only want handful of them, I think. I don't want too many on. Do we have any really small ones? Oh, look at that one. Isn't that just absolutely divine? So I mean, that on there looks just gorgeous. Oh, I like that. And you know me, we need one more. I'm not sure that's the right colour though. I mean, these really are, they're stunning. Now, we also have, oh, which I didn't see, we've got some of these leaves in the bottom as well, some die cut leaves. but I think they're a bit too bright. I do have these die cut ones that we got from our lovely Leslie, so I'm thinking maybe use those. So something like that. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. I think it maybe. How much is that just transformed just by adding in a few little bits and pieces? Oh, I absolutely love how we just can transform something. I also have a few of these little sprigs as well, which might be nice. Do we have one more? We could definitely do with one more sprig, just because then we have an even number. Actually move this one, and we'll pop this one in there, and then pop this one in there. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking. How gorgeous is that? Right, so let's see. Yeah, the glue gun has heated up, so I'm going to start off with this one. Just going to grab my scissors and cut that end off and stick it on. So I'm going to start from the middle. Nice big generous dollop of glue, and then with these, so I'm hoping that what we can do is we can use the flowers to sort of stick them down with, but I may need a little bit more glue. Yeah, and then just pop enough glue under there. Now don't worry about glue strings, because the best way to get rid of glue strings is using your heat tool. It really does work wonders. Oh, that there and that there, yep. Okay, so just, oh, actually that's, I'm going to just want to spread that out just a little bit more, and then I much prefer using my glue gun to my gel medium when sticking on flowers, because it's an instant adhesion, whereas I find that when I'm when I use my gel medium, you don't get that instant adhesion. There is times when, if it's something that I know that I'm going to sell or I'm going to give to somebody, I use both. So I'll use both gel medium and I will use my glue gun as well, because then you get both then, if that makes sense. So you get that instant adhesion and you also get that long lasting adhesion as well. So again, just stick that in there. I've got a feeling that one's not stuck, so, and I just want to add some more under there just because it is lifting. There we go. And then our last one is just there like that. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? But what a difference. Oh, see, I don't want to cover that up because I love it too much. Right, okay. Oh, look at that long one. Anyway, we'll use that on another. Do you know what? I think I'm going to end up not using these ones. I think I'm going to end up hoarding them because they're too beautiful now to use. And I've used them twice and I don't want to use them anymore in case, yeah. Even though I know that, yeah, they're gorgeous. They need to be used. Right, okay, we're just bringing in my white because I do want to do just a little bit of dry brushing just on these flowers. I just like that little bit of that white, and then I'm just going to bring in some white on some of the raised elements as well. Not too much because I really don't want a lot on, but yeah. And focus on these corners as well. So we've got the nice light corner and then we have those lovely dark corners as well. There we go. So it's all in the detail. Right, let me do that. I need to wash that lid, don't I? I don't think I want to add any of that on, but I do think I'm going to add on some of this, which is our souffle, and this is the opal. So this one that I use with the chunky glitter, that is the that one is the Fool's Gold, and then this one is our precious opal one. So I'm just going around because I love how those flowers look on my front cover by adding this on. So this is a finer glitter, so I suppose it depends on what you want. So if you want a fine glitter paste, then your opal one is the one to go for. If you want your Fool's Gold, then like a big chunky glitter, then your Fool's Gold is the one to go for. Okay, so just spreading all that around just so that we've got glitter and lots of it. Put a bit on the leaves, why not? Just what's left on my brush. So there we go. Right, okay, so there you have it. That is that done. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add some words. So I'm going to add some black ones, and we're going to put a Collector of Memories. So these are just a Tim Holtz ones. I do think I'm going to have to pop some glue on the back of it. I'm just going to use my glue gun for this. Please be careful because you can burn yourself, and it's not pretty. Be true. Definitely, I agree with that one. So again, please be careful, because we can quite easily burn ourselves. Okay, and then the last one more. What do I want? What about Trust Your Heart? Yeah, I like that. So let's have that one as well. So again, let's stick that just there like so. So yeah, oh, I like that. I really like that. I can't believe how nicely it has come together. So it's a nice big chunky page. Don't think I'm going to do chunky pages for all of my pages in this, but I do think that yeah, I will I will do a few of them, but I mean it's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, oh, it feels really good to do some art journaling. It feels like forever since we did some. So let me just close that up and put them away, and then let's bring back in my journal, journal that we've just made. So there you go, there's the front cover, and then there's one to go inside. So I'm just going to pick any random spot. Let's move all these bits out the way first, because the sort of everything's in the way. So try and keep everything tidy. Okay. Right. So let's pop this in there. Ooh, if we can, that's one side, and there's the other side. So there you have it. There is our journal page that we have created today. And as you can see, by having those rings on, we can have a chunky page. But how gorgeous is that? Oh, I love it. I need to keep it open so it doesn't stick. But just another quick look, but isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed it here today, and you've enjoyed seeing my journal page come together. I've always loved making chunky journal pages. I don't think we'll do too many more chunky journal pages for this one. Let me just bring light back in. But yeah, oh, we could have had some string, but yeah, I definitely wanted to make another chunky journals page, especially after doing our front cover, because he's too cute. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in another video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.